Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's time now for Education Matters. We're here with Dr. Craig Douglas. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning.
We're glad you could be here this morning. Well, schools are making decisions for the upcoming year, and they really reflect on the state of Michigan's pandemic status. Right now, we're in phase 4, but we know this can change. How can parents plan around this?
Yes, I think, right on the cusp of a lot of very fluid decisions. Your coverage has been great. For example, we had 2 local schools just last night, their boards meet, and they adjusted their back-to-school plans, and you very clearly reported those changes.
So
for parents and for students, I would encourage them to have kind of a main plan right now while we're in phase 4 and some contingency plans built in. I call them A, B, and C. So plan A is the plan for right now. Phase 4, making those tough decisions in terms of whether to do any kind of virtual only or some sort of combined face-to-face instruction. I see on the social media, parents are looking at all sorts of options, making those decisions, those choices. And as we've said before, those are related not only to school participation, but also extracurricular, co-curricular, and athletic participation.
Yes.
So plan A might be where we're at with phase 4. Plan B might be what happens if the state should slip back. We don't want to think that way, but we have seen a moving target over the summer with the pandemic numbers. What if we slip back to phase 3? That would be totally virtual online. Then what kinds of tutoring and support services might be considered? How can parents and students stay connected to their local school districts back to a virtual or working in the cloud or online situation? Plan C would be maybe more desirable to think about. That's what if we move to phase 5. Phase 5, restrictions become quite significantly reduced. And then the question would be, how quickly do parents and students want to jump back in to programming as offered by local schools? As I've said before, Veronica, I think these are personal choices that families need to consider. And they impact so many things, everything from transportation to daycare to all sorts of logistics, depending upon the age of the student.
It is a tough decision, I know, for many parents, so it's great to hear your advice. Thank you so much, Dr. Douglas. And to check out the school source section of WNEM.com, because that's where our stories and updates from your school district will be listed.